In high school, my corny son was only one or two black men on the robotics team. The black girls called him green and corny, but the white and Asian girls loved him and wanted to be with him. So he started dating the ones who wanted him. Now he's 24 and making very good money. The black girls still don't like him because he has no swag. So I'm sure he'll be marrying a white or Asian woman. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. Was short and skinny, considered corny all through high school. The only time I wasn't considered corny was when I picked up a basketball. Really enjoyed playing ball back then. Went into the Air Force 6 months later, got to my first duty station and realized that I didn't need game. Just be yourself. That was 30 years ago and I never looked back. There's a time and place for game. So shout out to Rod Pruitt and Rock and Roll Bus for commenting that on one of my videos. Black man, let me tell you something. She calls you corny now, calls you average, swagless. You're talking too proper. He's one of those nerdy kids. He's not into sports necessarily. I just can't get with that. He's a complete turnoff. I think he likes white and Asian girls just by the way he talks, by the way he looks. He doesn't have any Jordans. He doesn't wear this. He doesn't wear that. He doesn't have jewelry. That's not my style. Fellas, no matter where you are at in life, that does not speak into how the rest of your life is going to be. I had Javon Clark on a few weeks ago on one of my live streams, and he talks about the concept of always being your 7th grade self. Who you are in the 7th grade is who you basically are for the rest of your life. That's who you are deep down inside. Now, I understand where he comes from in terms of that, and I'll link that video if you guys haven't seen it. But if you were corny in 7th grade, supposedly you're corny for the rest of your life. Even though you may have accumulated wealth, you may have accumulated status and things like that, you're still that corny 7th grader, and some people may perceive you as that, even including women. But I tend to disagree with Javon on that. I understand what he means internally, but people can change, people can be ugly ducklings. It's who you are in school, right? And I get it. But we know, fellas, you're only getting better as you're getting older. If you were called average, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're called corny, there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't have game, there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, women are going to regret it. Those women that you went to high school and college with early on that you were rejected by, you're going to come across them later in life and you're going to be like, I'm glad I didn't end up with her. Look who she ended up with. Look who she chose. Now she's trying to give me some attention. And this happens over and over, guys. Trust me. A lot of you fellas can testify and definitely say it in the comments so I could hear it so we can talk about it. Because I used to think like that. I used to be like, why aren't these girls into me? Even though I was always a handsome dude, I wasn't into sports or anything like that. I did play basketball in high school when I was a freshman, but not after that. I wasn't like a super popular kid. People knew me, but I wasn't super popular or anything like that. The ladies weren't all over me. So that's not going to dictate the rest of your life. If high school or college sucked for you, man, this world is huge, fellas. If you are into a certain type of woman, whether she be black, white, Asian, whatever, because you felt like you were rejected by your own women, i.e., I'm talking to you, black men. If you were rejected by your own sisters, you were rejected by black women, but that's who you want to be with, there are other women out there. There are even good black women out there for you. Trust me. Work on yourself. We keep talking about working on purpose because you want something now. That's fine if you want something now, but you have to be bone cold honest with yourself and say, I'm not ready for something right now. Even though she may be getting drilled all throughout her 20s, getting her heart broken and things like that. And by the time you come across, she may have been through 1 or 2 divorces, had a few kids, and now she's ready for you. And I know that feeling may be a good feeling for you, but sometimes all you can do is feel sorry for that person, that they chose that path. Everybody has their own life path to live. Average, corny is a good thing. Let them call you average. Let them call you corny. Let them call you swagless. Some guys have it early on. Some guys don't. Some guys have to work on those things. And that having something that you have to work on as opposed to it being given is 2 different things. Not to say that there's something, some people are just naturals. Some people naturally have social skills. Some people have to work on them, i.e. myself. I've had to work on them in my 30s. Everybody's not going to be a superstar. Everybody's not going to be that guy early on. And it's okay. These aren't the only people on earth. There are so many people that walk this earth, bro. There's so many people that would want to get to know you, that would want to have a good time with you. You just can't be a creep or just some dude that's just letting this stuff drive him crazy and become emotionally unstable and just, she's this, she's that, I hate these hoes. No, man, that's good. You're never going to get anything like that. Basically saying this stuff. You need to become happy with your own company and shoot your shot at women. It's just an experience. You're on your journey, they're on their journey. But the things that people say, you cannot let it dictate your future because it's not absolute. It's just an opinion. That's their opinion. You have to find your tribe of people who you rock with. Tyrese, he posted, and maybe I'll probably post it on the screen. He said something along the lines of, I thought I was weird until I found my tribe. And that could be a group of people that identify the same as you, or a woman that identifies with the same things you identify with, and you link up, and that can have no boundaries a lot of times. And it shouldn't have any boundaries in terms of skin color and all these other things, race, color, creed, whatever have you. You come across someone you rock with, and then you wake up every morning with grapes in your mouth. Pause. Y'all know what I mean. So don't let these things get you guys down, man. You're going to come out on top in the end. As long as you're coming with positive energy and things like that, you can never let anybody get you down and call you these things. It's so easy for women to say these things to men and there not be any type of accountability or self-agency for themselves, that everything has to be put off on everyone else when it comes to women. You have to realize that. And I think we're like, even I'm pretty sure with whites, Asians, they have people they call corny, but not to the extent of in the black community, how you're called corny and things like that. Nerds get chosen eventually. If you're a nerd, I'm a nerd when it comes to certain things. You'll get chosen eventually, or you'll do the choosing. So anyway, that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this topic? Have you had these experiences? If you don't do the work, then that's different. But it's always, he who hates knowledge loves death. It's always time to do the work. Let me know what you guys think, though. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK.